Let me tell you a story, a tale spun from the threads of time thousands of years old, but honestly, its themes are so universal, so deeply rooted in human nature, that it could just as easily happen today. It's a story about temptation, about choices, and about the consequences that ripple outwards from even the smallest of actions. It's about a man named Gehazi. You might not immediately recognize the name, it's not one that often leaps to mind, but trust me, the lesson embedded within his story, it's truly unforgettable. It's a cautionary tale, a mirror reflecting back at our own hearts. Picture this. Elisha, a highly respected prophet, a man known for his integrity and connection to the divine, has just miraculously healed a powerful general named Naaman. And Naaman, overwhelmed with gratitude, his heart overflowing, he offers Elisha mountains of silver, a king's ransom, gold, shimmering and precious, and fine clothes, fit for royalty. But Elisha, in a stunning display of humility and principle, he firmly refuses. He wants everyone to know, far and wide, that this healing, this incredible miracle, wasn't something that could be bought or sold. It was a gift, freely given. But Gehazi, Elisha's trusted servant, his right-hand man, is watching this whole scene unfold, and inside, deep down he feels that itch, that insidious little voice whispering in his ear, planting seeds of doubt and desire. Why shouldn't I have some of that reward? After all, I'm the one who serves, who toils day in and day out. Greed, a quiet, creeping, dangerous thing. So, while Elisha's back is turned, while the prophet is focused on higher matters, Gehazi sneaks out, driven by his newfound craving. He catches up with Naaman, quickly concocting a tale, spinning a yarn about some unexpected visitors in need, and shamelessly asks for silver and new clothes, playing on Naaman's generosity and gratitude. Naaman, ever generous, his heart still full from the miracle he received, hands it all over without hesitation, no questions asked. He trusts Gehazi, believing him to be a man of integrity. Gehazi, flushed with his apparent success, quickly hides the gifts, thinking he's completely pulled it off, that he's gotten away with his deception. No one saw, right? He believes he's in the clear. But Elisha, with his prophetic insight, knows everything. He asks Gehazi point-blank where he's been, sensing the deceit in the air, and Gehazi, doubling down on his dishonesty, lies again. I didn't go anywhere. I've been right here. But you simply can't hide the truth forever. Sooner or later, it always surfaces. Elisha looks him directly in the eye, his gaze piercing and knowing, and says, "Didn't my spirit go with you? Was my presence not there in that moment? Is this truly the appropriate time to be accepting money or clothes?" Gehazi's greed, his carefully guarded little secret, has finally caught up to him, exposed for all to see. And the cost, the devastating consequence? He inherits Naaman's leprosy, the very disease from which Naaman had been cleansed. Just like that, in a single swift moment, his life is irrevocably changed forever. His reputation ruined, his health destroyed. So why does this ancient story, this seemingly distant event, still matter so much today? Because that same insidious greed, that same tempting voice, can whisper to all of us regardless of our background or beliefs. It's so easy to fall into the trap of thinking, no one will ever notice. It's just a little extra for me, a small perk, a harmless indulgence. But every single choice, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem at the time, leaves a mark, an imprint on our character and our destiny. Gehazi didn't start out as a villain, a malicious or evil person. He was in essence a servant, a helper, a witness to incredible miracles, a man with potential for good. But one fateful moment, one single ill-considered decision completely reshaped his destiny, leading him down a path of ruin. Here's the key takeaway, the core message I hope you remember. Sometimes the biggest test of our character isn't what we do when the world is watching, when we're under the spotlight. It's what we choose to do in those quiet, unseen moments when it feels like nobody will ever know, when we think we can get away with something. So next time you find yourself tempted by a shortcut, by a dishonest gain, or when that little voice whispers, just this once, it won't hurt anyone, remember Gehazi and the heavy price he paid for his moment of weakness. Remember that true and lasting rewards come from integrity, from honesty, from building a life of character, not from grabbing what isn't rightfully ours. Thanks for listening. If this story resonated with you, if it made you stop and think, take a second, pause, reflect on your own choices, the decisions you make every day. Because sometimes, the smallest decisions, the ones we barely even notice, can echo the loudest, shaping the course of our lives in ways we never imagined.